Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Justin Phillips with Exceeding Homes in Madison and Company Properties, and I help people all across Colorado buy, sell, and build residential property here. This is my new Ask a Realtor question where I answer a lot of the questions that my clients have been asking me in the past. My hope is that you guys get some information from this and it makes your next buy or sell or build that much easier. So without further ado, let's get into today's question. Hey, today we're talking all about inspections. A lot of people are worried about, what do I do at an inspection? Well, I'm here to tell you that they're not that bad. So basically, you start by hiring an inspector, figure out which one you want to hire, set up a time to inspect the house, let the seller know so that they can be out that day, or you can figure it out. But anyway, they show up first and then they start to look at all the outside of the property. They look at the roof and the chimney and the exterior finishes and the grade around the house, the fencing, all that stuff. Then they go on inside and they start to look at all the systems and, do the windows work, the doors work, all the cabinets, the sinks, the plumbing system, the mechanical system. They check a lot of things. You can either be there for the entire inspection and follow them around like a puppy dog and ask a bunch of questions, or you can show up at the end and get the overview. A lot of times it's easier, if you have a tight schedule, to show up at the end. They also perform some tests, for an additional charge. I definitely recommend testing radon, testing if doing a sewer scope, making sure the sewer is good to go. Because once you move into the house, those become your problem. So definitely want to get those checked out and get them taken care of ahead of time before you move into the property. Once all that stuff is done, then you'll get a report, and that'll come into you probably in the email, and share that, have a little powwow with your agent if you've got one, and talk about how you're going to negotiate out the things that you want them to fix. And so you go through that process, whether you want them to fix it or you want them to hire a pro to do it. Sometimes that's better, especially if it's a plumbing issue. That way it's also documented, warranted, and you can make sure that it's taken care of, have some peace of mind. So after that process, you offer that inspection objection to the sellers. They come back to you with a resolution saying these are the things that we're willing to fix. You kind of negotiate that out, and then you're good to go. And then along the process, then you do some other things with the contract. You work towards closing. It's always good to check in with the seller and the listing agent and make sure that there's some progress being made on those things that you asked them to fix that they said that they would. Get some receipts, maybe pictures, video, stuff like that. That's always good to have. And then lastly, you do a walkthrough right before closing to make sure all those things are done. That's all there is to it. The inspections don't have to be super crazy and not anything to worry about, but just know that there is no perfect house. Even brand new construction will have issues. So go into it with that in your mind, and you'll go through the inspection no problem. That's today's question about inspections. Thanks for watching.